Hello everybody, welcome to Abs and Booty. So we're going to be doing 45 seconds of exercise with 15 seconds of rest before we move on to the next exercise. We've got 9 exercises to do. I'm going to show them to you and then we'll get started. So the first one we're going to do is a plank. So you're going to be here on your knees and your elbows. Make sure that your elbows are directly under the shoulders, that you're not too far ahead here or too far back. Make sure that your hips are forward and you're forming a plank with the body. Your butt you don't want your butt up too high. That's going to take away from the contraction in the abdominals. Shift forward and really contract that midsection. If you're feeling strong and ready, you can come up onto those toes. After that one, we're going onto your back and we're going to do marching hip lift. So with the feet hip width apart, engaging those glutes, contracting those abdominals, hands are by your side across the chest or behind your head. You're going to exhale and lift the leg up, and we're going to do all on one side. After we finish one side, we're moving on to the other side. We follow that one up with frog curl. So soles of the feet together, knees fall out to the side. We're contracting that midsection from the bottom part of the ribs right down to the pubic bone. Hands are by your side across your chest or behind your head. And you exhale to crunch up and inhale back. Exhale up and inhale back. We follow that one up with reverse frog. On this one, your hands can be underneath your hips, on your abdominals, across the chest or behind your head. And you want to make sure you're engaging the lower abdominals from the pubic bone right up to the belly button to bring those hips up. Exhaling each time you lift. We follow that one up with frog hip lift. So let's keep the feet in that position, knees out to the side, and we engage your glutes. Come on up. This time you're going to feel that contraction a little more on the outside of the glute. All right. Then we're going to flip over onto the side and we're going to do a side lying crunch. So your arm can be extended out to the side, bottom leg bent, or you can bring that arm into your chest. We're going to extend that top leg and we're going to crunch up, working the obliques. So feeling that contraction from the bottom of the ribs right down to the hips on the side body. Then we do the other side. We flip over and do the other side. And then we follow that one up with frog curl with reverse frog curl. Legs are up. Hands can be by your side, across the chest or behind your head. And we're going to bring knees and elbows together by contracting the abdominals once again from the hips or the ribs all the way down to the hips. Are we ready? So get yourself into that plank position, whatever it is that you're feeling you're ready to do today. So you're on your knees or your toes, and you can alternate between the two if you need to. Getting ready. And go. We've got 45 seconds contracting that entire midsection. So it's an isometric contraction, squeezing through the abdominals. Almost feel like you're trying to wring those abdominals out. Feeling the contraction from the bottom of the ribs right down to the pubic bone, pulling up on that pelvic floor as if you're trying to not use the washroom, and even engaging those glutes and pulling up on the kneecaps. Work that entire front section of the front body. You've got 15 seconds left. You make sure you're breathing throughout this movement. Inhale deeply, exhale all the way, really squeezing those abs as we come to the end here. Final 4 seconds. 2, 1, and good. All right, done that one for now. We're on to the back now to do marching hip lift. Soles of the feet are on the floor, feet are hip width apart. Hands are by your side across the chest or behind the head. And we're going to bring those hips up. Ready? Go. Squeezing the glutes to lift up. Squeeze and lift. Exhaling up. Inhale back down. All on one side, ensuring we're getting those glutes on that standing leg. If you need to, here, you can concentrate on just lifting the heel. Maybe you're not comfortable lifting that whole leg up all the way right now. Or you can alternate between the two. You build yourself up to being able to lift that leg up. You squeeze. You go at the level that you're ready to do right now. Giving you options. Nice to have options. Really engaging those glutes for 4, 3, 2, and good. Excellent. Now we're getting ready to do the other side. Feet again, hip width apart. Engage those abdominals. Hands are by your side with palms up across the chest or behind the head. 3, 2, 1, and go. Squeezing up and lowering down. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. Really squeezing those glutes to make that work. Placing those hands in the position is best for you to really challenge yourself. If you're finding it easier with your hands by your side, I want you to bring your arms across the chest. If that's too easy for you, you bring your arms behind your head. This takes the weight off the body. It keeps you from pressing in to the body to bring the hips up, and instead forces you to use all those glutes. Yeah, we want results. Challenge yourself. 4, 3, 2, excellent. All right, now time to work those abs. Put those knees together, or put those feet together, soles of the feet, let the knees fall out, creating that frog position with the legs. Hands are by your side on your abs across the chest or behind your head. Ready? Now we lift, exhaling up and inhale back. Exhale up, inhale back. Really working that midsection. Feeling this contraction from the bottom of the ribs right down to the pubic bone. That's what I like about this one. You get that entire midsection. You work the entire abdominals without using the hip flexors. You're squeezing. You're squeezing up like you're rigging out a rag. You do not have to come up high. This is about the contraction. This is not about how high you can lift. This is about really engaging the abdominals, making them work. 4, 3, 2, excellent. All right, now we're going on to reverse abs, working your lower abdominals now from the pubic bone right up to the belly button. We've got 6 seconds here, soles of the feet together. Let those knees fall out and go. Hands are by your side, under your bum, across the chest or behind your head. You might even find it helpful to place your hands on the abdominals so you can really help yourself focus on that area. So that's called touch training. You want to feel that contraction in that lower part of the abdominals. You want to feel the muscles coming together to bring those hips in and up. If you're not lifting up, that's perfectly fine right now. We just want to make sure that we're engaging those lower abdominals. We're engaging that lower part of the body. Exhale each time you commit, and inhale back. Exhale in, inhale back. 3, 2, and good. Excellent. Now we're going on to frog hip lift. Let those feet, soles of the feet together, knees fall out to the side. We're going to engage your glutes to lift up in 3, 2, 1, and go. So hands are by your side with the palms up, or they're across the chest, or challenge yourself more and bring them back behind the head. Exhaling as you climb up, really feeling this in the glutes, on the outside part of the glutes. You may even feel some of this in your inner thighs, as well as a stretch in those hip flexors. That's a beautiful feeling, especially when you're doing the abdominals. Really squeezing there. Come on up. 15 seconds are left. Exhale as you come up, inhale back. Exhale up, inhale back. Woo. Feeling good here. And excellent. That's your 45. We're rolling onto the side now for that oblique crunch. So on your side, your arm is extended out, bottom leg is bent. You can have your hand either extended out, or bent by your side. 3, 2, and go. Crunch. Feeling that contraction in the abdominals from, in the sideways, I should say, from the ribs to the hips. Really squeeze in this section to bring the upper body up. Even contracting the glutes to help manage that leg. So you're not going to feel completely the entire movement there. We want to put some focus right here in that side body. Exhaling as you come up. We've got 15 seconds left. Drawing in on that pelvic floor as if you're trying to not use the washroom the entire time. Really squeeze to lift and squeeze. You've got 4, 3, 2, and it's a beautiful. We're on to the next. We're on the other side. So you're gonna flip on over, bend that bottom knee, extend that top arm out, or hug your waist. Hand up behind the ear, 2, 1, and go. We crunch up and back. Exhaling to lift, inhale back. Really working that midsection. Squeeze those abs, come up and inhale back. Exhale up, inhale back. Woo, that is so nice. Really working that midsection, feeling that waist. It makes you feel strong. When you stand up after doing something like this, you should feel strong, like everything is so tight. You'll be a little bit sore for a little while, but that's okay. No coughing and sneezing, and it'll be just fine. Woo, exhale up. This is how we know it's working. We can squeeze it. We can feel it. You can feel that little burn. 4, 3, 2, and good. Now we're on to the back for frog curl with frog reverse curl. So let those knees fall out to the side with the soles of the feet together. Hands are behind your head or by your side or across the chest. Get ready now. And we bring it all together. Ribs and hips are coming together, squeezing the entire midsection from the bottom part of the ribs right down to the pubic bone. Squeeze and exhale up. Inhale back. Exhale up. Inhale back. Really squeeze the work there. Exhale. Work. Flex those muscles. Contract that entire midsection. 20 seconds are left. You contract that entire midsection. You really want to feel that fire. It's the last exercise of the round. And then we're going to repeat it again. Not once, but twice. Squeeze. And exhale. 4, 3, 2, and beautiful. All right. Now, let's flip over onto the belly. We're going to get back to plank. Okay, on your elbows and your knees or your toes, whichever you're ready to do today. 4, 3, 2, go. On your toes or your knees, wherever you are today, drawing in on that pelvic floor. Engaging your glutes, even pulling up on the kneecaps. Note here that your elbows are directly under your shoulders. They're not ahead of you. You want to feel that contraction through the abdominals. Are your hips high? Bring them down just a little bit. We want to form a nice plank. Are your hips sagging too low? Bring them up a little bit. Keep that plank a nice neutral spine. 15 seconds are left. Breathe through the movement. Not a movement, we're holding. Let's breathe through that hold. 4, 3, 2, and beautiful. Excellent job. Now onto your back for marching hip lift. So feet are hip width apart. Engaging your glutes. Hands are by your side across the chest or behind the head. Get ready for it and go. March up and lower back down. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. Really squeezing the glutes to do so. So you're squeezing up. You're not just thrusting those hips up. You're squeezing up. So maybe you're not ready to bring that leg up. Let's keep the toe down. Maybe keeping the toe down helps you to focus on this glute even more so. If that's the case, you stay here because it's not about how high you can lift your leg. This is about engaging those glutes. You've got 10 seconds left. Really squeeze, really make it work. Maybe for a few rounds you have, or a couple of rounds, you have your leg up. And then you take it down. That's up to you. That's 15 or 45. We're on to 15 now. We're going to do the other side. Maybe you need to give your legs out a little kick out. That's good. 4, 3, 2. Other side now. Let's go. Bring it up. Up and lower down. Bring it up and lower down. Using your glutes to do so. Bring that up and lower back down. Show you the example. This is the heel lifted, but toe is on the ground. The weight is not on that leg. We're kind of shifted over to the other side, but you're still engaging the glutes of the foot that's planted, squeezing the hips up. Engage that pelvic floor. Even engage the core. That helps to support the spine throughout the movement so that you're not going to lift and arch the back. We just want to feel this into the glute, possibly some in the hamstring and some in the low back. Here we are. That is 45. Now we're going on to frog curl. Soles of the feet together. Let those knees fall out to the side. 6 seconds here. Hands beside you on your abs to feel the contraction across the chest or behind the head, and lift, squeezing up, and inhale back. Exhale up, inhale back. Really squeeze, contracting that whole midsection, sliding the ribs from the hips, or down toward the hips, feeling that contraction from the bottom of the breastbone right down to the pubic bone. You really want to engage those muscles. Keep them engaged as you go up and even as you come back down. Don't let them go through the entire movement. You maintain that contraction for most benefit. Squeeze. Exhaling on the way up. Inhale on the way back. And 4, 3, 2, and good. All right. Now we're about to work the lower abdominals. So we're going to have the soles of the feet together, knees fall out to the side. We're going to be contracting the lower abdominals from the pubic bone right to the belly button to bring those hips up or in. And go. Really squeezing. Hands now can be under your bum, on your belly, across the chest, or behind the head. Wherever you need to place those hands in order to feel those lower abdominals working. You want to feel that engagement from the pubic bone right up to the belly button. 20 seconds now. Exhale. And exhale. Really squeeze and work. Purposeful. Be purposeful with your exercise. You're not just going through the motions. Let's get some results with this. Exhale. And good. Very good. Now we're on to frog hip lift. Let those soles of the feet together, knees fall out to the side. We're getting the outer part of the glute for this one. Going to contract the pelvic floor, engage the abdominals as well. And go. We lift up and lower back down. Really squeeze your glutes to lift back up and lower back down. Maintain that contraction all the way up and all the way down. Hands are by your side, across the chest, or once again behind the head, whichever level you feel is best and most comfortable for you at this time. I say comfortable, but we want to make sure we're getting that focus on the glute, that we're not just going through the motions. By comfort, we still want to feel that burn. Make that work. May even feel some in your inner thighs here. That is great. That's fantastic. But the focus is in your glutes. And that's 45. Yes. We're on to the side now for oblique crunch. So extending the top leg out. Bend that bottom leg. The arm is out to the side or across the chest. We've got 3, 2, 1. And go. Crunch up. Exhale up. Inhale back. Exhale up, inhale back. Really crunching from the waist, right down from the ribs, right down to the hips. Engaging that waist. So purposeful engagement. The same way you wring a cloth. That's my analogy. I really love it because you can really help to put that focus in that midsection by visualizing, wringing out that midsection. Wring it out. Crunch and bring it all together. Bring it all together. Really squeeze. 10 seconds are left. Really squeeze. Come on up. Exhaling as you do so. 4, 3, 2, and beautiful. Okay, flipping over to the other side. Extending that top leg out. Bend that bottom leg. Extend the arm out to the side or bring it across your waist, wherever you are today, whatever you like, whatever makes that work. You just want to work here. And go. Really squeeze, working the midsection. Ribs to hips. Contract the abdominals. Really squeeze to make that work. Engage the muscles. Force the muscles from the hips and the ribs between that area to work. Really engaging that side body. Woo. 20 seconds now. Really engaging. working those abdominals. Exhaling each time you lift. 10 seconds are left now. Squeeze up. Squeeze up. 4, 3, 2, and good. Good job. And now, final exercise of this round. We're going on to the back and we're bringing it all together with frog curl, with reverse frog curl. So we're bringing the hips and the ribs together and go squeezing up and inhale back. Exhale up, inhale back. Work that midsection from the bottom of the ribs to the pubic bone. Squeeze. Hey now, you really want to challenge yourself. If you're not feeling this, you extend those legs out. Really work the abs. Really squeeze that midsection. Even give a little squeeze and hold at the top. Squeeze and hold if you'd like to. Make sure you're really challenging that midsection. You want to feel it from the ribs to the pubic bone. 10 seconds are left. Exhaling each time every muscle is coming together. You squeeze. And good. There's your 15. There you go. We're going to flip over. We've got one more round. So let's make this round count. So really squeeze and work this midsection. Work those glutes. Challenge yourself. 4, 3, get to plank. 1, and go. In plank on your elbows and your knees or toes, wherever you are now. But wherever you're at right now is the last round. And when you think you can't do any more, I want you to work a little bit harder. Challenge yourself. Really engage those abdominals. Squeeze them like you're trying to wring out those abs. Challenge yourself, because when your mind thinks you can't do any more, your body can. Now don't let your mind tell you that stuff. You work it. You get results. If this is hard for you right now, this final round, that's when you're going to get the results. You push through. You push through the pain. You push through the discomfort. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Good job, you guys. We're on to the back now. We're doing marching hip lift. So feet are hip width apart, engaging those glutes, engaging those abdominals. We're going to push those hips up. 3, 2, 1, and go. Lifting up, lowering down. Hands are by your side across the chest or behind your head, making sure your glutes are engaged throughout this workout. Your glutes may be getting more and more tired now. You can keep that toe down, keep the heel lifted, keep the weight on that standing leg that's pushing those hips up or helping you to squeeze those hips up. We can still keep the focus on one side with one foot down. Really squeezing. 15 seconds are left. Push yourself to challenge yourself to do the best that you can without sacrificing form ever. Contract the core, support the spine. And good, that's your 45. All right, we're doing the other side. Extend those legs out if you need to. Give them a little shake. We've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Squeezing up and lowering down. Engage those glutes to lift and lower down. Engage and lift, lower down. Exhale as you lift and lower, squeezing the glutes. Exhale to lift, inhale back. Exhale up and inhale back. And really working that. If you find your form is getting sacrificed here, or like you need to take a break, try just putting your toe down first, seeing if that works for you. Maybe you don't need the break right yet. Maybe you just need a little bit of support. Help push yourself through. Really squeeze. And 4, 3, 2, and good job. All right, we're going on to those abs. Put the soles of the feet together. Let those knees fall out to the side. We're going to work those abdominals, ribs to pubic bone, purposeful engagement. Let's see you work it here. Really squeeze to lift and back. Exhale, lift and squeeze up. Inhale back. Lift and really squeeze those abs. Even pause at the top if you need to really squeeze and note that you're holding on. Maintain that contraction all the way back and all the way up. Really maintaining. It's on the way back that you're actually getting the most benefit. But so you want to make sure that you're holding that contraction the whole way through. 20 seconds are left. You exhale up and you inhale back. Exhale up and inhale back. 10 seconds left. Really contracting the abdominals from the bottom of the ribs right down to the pubic bone. 3, 2, and good. All right, time to work that reverse frog. So now we're working that the lower abdominals from the top of the pubic bone right up to the belly button. So let's bring the legs up. Let those knees fall out to the side. 2, 1, and go. Exhaling as you commit. So here, hands are under your bum, on your lower abdominals, across the chest, or most advanced is behind the head. Go where you are right now. You go where you're going to be able to challenge those lower abdominals. If you're not feeling it in the lower abdominals with your hands behind your head, then you bring your hands down lower. You want to challenge yourself. You want to squeeze that entire section from the pubic bone right up to the belly button. That's where you want to feel this. Exhaling each time those legs come in. And 4, 3, 2, and good. All right, frog hip lift, soles of the feet are together, knees fall out to the side. We've got 10 seconds here. We're gonna engage your glutes to bring those hips up, using the core to support your spine. 3, 2, 1, and go. Squeeze and lift, and just keep it engaged as you lower down. So those glutes are engaged all the way up and all the way down. Drawing in on that pelvic floor, helping to support the core. Hands are by your side, across the chest, or behind the head. Exhaling each time you lift. Inhale back down. 20 seconds are left. Squeezing up and lowering down. Squeeze up. 10 seconds are left. Working that backside of the body. 4, 3, 2, and good. All right. Now we're over onto the side, doing the side lying crunch. So we're going to bend that bottom leg, extend that arm out, or keep it across the waist, and bring that leg out. We get ready to crunch and go. Squeezing up and down. Squeezing up from the ribs to the hips. We're engaging that midsection, contracting those abdominals, really putting the focus on that side body. Engaging your glutes. They will help control that leg movement. Let's keep the rest of our focus right here. Exhaling each time you come up. You've got 20 seconds left. And exhale. And up. Really engaging. Purposeful engagement of that midsection. Woo. And 4, 3, 2, and good. All right, now we're on to the other side. Going over to the other side, extending the arm out or bringing it across your waist. Bend that bottom leg, bring that arm up, and we're going to be crunching that side body. Bring your hand here if you need it. Ready, go. Squeezing up, crunching that midsection. Crunch that midsection. Really squeeze. Put the focus on the side body from the ribs to the hips. Engaging your glutes to help with that movement in the leg. It's nice and slow. You notice that we're going like a controlled movement? That's because we want intentional, that you're being intentional with the exercise. You're not just going through the motions. You want results? You get to work. You really get to contract. You get to think about the exercise you're doing and purposely make those muscles move. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, and good. All right, here we are on the back. Last exercise. Now we're going to finish it all off. Bring it all together. Frog curl with reverse frog. Soles of the feet together. Knees fall out. Hands are behind your head. Get ready and go. Bring it together. Ribs right from the bottom of the ribs, bottom of the breastbone, right down to the pubic bone. Purposeful engagement. Drawing in on that pelvic floor as if you're trying to not use the washroom. Give a little cough or sneeze if you need to help you focus on that midsection. I know we're at the end, so this is way more challenging than it was when you first started. This is what you want. You want to feel strong. Feel that burn. Feel it strong. Feel the muscles working. Feel results. 10 seconds left. Exhale. Exhale. Really squeeze. 3, 2, 1, and good. And there you have it, guys. That's abs and booty for today. Thank you for joining me. You all have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.